Welcome to The Explainer. Today we are going to talk about something that's inside all of us, one of our most powerful and maybe most dangerous instincts: aggression. When you hear the word aggression, you probably think of something bad, right? Like a destructive impulse we're all supposed to keep bottled up. But what if that's only half the story? Look at the animal kingdom. For them, aggression isn't some kind of mistake or a bug in the system. No way. It's a feature. It's a vital program that evolution itself installed. So at its very core, what is it? Well, it's basically a survival tool. It's that extra jolt of energy your body gives you to solve a problem. And that problem, it could be a predator about to eat you, or it could be a rival standing between you and something you desperately need, like food or a chance to reproduce. Okay, so where does this incredibly powerful drive even come from? To really get it, we've got to zoom in, way in. We need to look inside the ancient primal wiring of our own brains. See, when you're faced with danger, your brain doesn't have time to sit around and think things through. It runs this super fast, three-step program designed for one thing: keeping you alive. Step 1, your senses scream, danger. That's the alarm. Step 2, the amygdala, that's your brain's own little threat detector, makes a snap judgment. And step 3, the hypothalamus, the command center, hits the gas and executes that decision. Boom, boom, boom. And that decision? It's basically a fork in the road. The primal choice: fight or flight. Now, usually, flight is the go-to option. It's passive defense, it's safer, and it saves precious energy. But when you're backed into a corner, or when something absolutely vital is on the line, that's when the fight response, the active defense, kicks in and takes over. And let's be clear, this isn't just a feeling in your head. Oh no, it is a powerful chemical cocktail that your body cooks up to turn you into a survival machine. You get adrenaline for that instant jolt of energy. You get noradrenaline to sharpen your focus and give you that feeling like you can take on the world. And then there's cortisol, the main stress hormone, which just floods your bloodstream with sugar for long-lasting fuel. You're literally supercharged. But here's the thing, aggression is about way more than just self-defense. Evolution has adapted this powerful program for all sorts of other critical jobs in the animal kingdom. So let's take a look. Job number 1, parental protection. And this is a big one. You've seen this, right? Even the most chill, peaceful animal will turn into a ferocious, fearless defender if its babies are threatened. It's like a switch just flips, and it's absolutely non-negotiable. All right, job number 2, sexual competition. Aggression is a huge deal when it comes to reproduction. For a lot of species, males use it to compete with each other for mates. It's basically their way of showing the females, hey, look at me. I've got the strongest genes, the best stuff to pass on. And that brings us to job number 3, controlling territory. A territory isn't just, a patch of dirt. It's everything. It's the space that guarantees you have access to the essentials for survival. We're talking food, a safe place to sleep, and protection from predators. But there's a problem here, a huge one actually, from an evolutionary perspective. All this raw aggression is incredibly costly. Constant, bloody fighting is a super risky strategy. Think about it, even if you win the fight, you could still walk away with an injury that gets infected or slows you down, and boom, you're dead. That's not good for you, and it's definitely not good for the species. So, how did evolution fix this? This is where it gets really cool. The solution was a brilliantly clever adaptation called ritualization. And honestly, this is one of those ideas that, once you get it, it completely changes how you see the natural world. So what we see is this huge shift from all-out combat to a contest. Instead of fighting to the death, animals engage in these symbolic displays of strength. So think less like a bloody brawl and more like an intense arm wrestling match. The goal isn't to kill your rival, it's just to prove who's stronger and figure out who's the boss, all while keeping the risk of serious injury way, way down. Which, of course, brings us to the most complex and maybe the most dangerous animal of them all: us. The Nobel Prize winner Konrad Lorenz, who was a total pioneer in studying animal behavior, he said it perfectly. He called aggression the most serious bomb which evolution has placed in our brain. He knew just how uniquely dangerous this instinct is for humans. And here it is, the heart of the human dilemma. We have this immense capacity for aggression, like top-tier hardware, but we have really weak, built-in software to control it. You see, unlike so many other animals with their fancy, evolved rituals for sorting things out without bloodshed, our innate controls are, well, they're pretty flimsy. It's like we're missing the instinctual stop button that other species have. And this imbalance, this mismatch between our power to harm and our weak ability to hold back, it's had absolutely devastating consequences. You can see it as a root cause of humanity's incredibly long and violent history of warfare. It's like a ghost in our own machine, an echo that's been bouncing down through the centuries. So what do? We can't just delete this ancient program from our brains. So instead, civilization came up with a workaround. We developed cultural ways to redirect all that powerful energy into safer channels. And there's a name for this process. It's called sublimation. And once you know what to look for, you see sublimation everywhere. We've created all these modern arenas for our ancient instincts. Competitive sports, business, politics, even video games and academic rivalries. We're channeling that aggressive drive into competition. It's the exact same ancient energy, the same powerful urge to win, just, played out on a football field or in a boardroom instead of on an actual battlefield. So here's the takeaway. We've inherited this powerful ancient instinct, and understanding where it comes from, the biology, the chemistry, the evolutionary why, that's the first step. But the real challenge, that's on us. It's a lifelong challenge for every single one of us and for humanity as a whole to master it. The question is, can we build the controls that evolution never gave us? Can we finally learn how to handle the bomb in our own brains? Thanks for joining this explainer.